Okay, hi. Magandang gabi. This is the Mozilla Philippines Community online meetup. Tonight is January 28, 2023. My name is Bob Reyes. I'm one of the Mozilla reps here in the Philippines. So we have an exciting lineup of topic for tonight. So how to volunteer at Mozilla, or we have volunteer opportunities at Mozilla. So, but before that, okay. So just to give you a short background of how we started as Mozilla, okay? Kung medyo nawawala yung audio ko, just let me know sa chat box. If you have questions, feel free to use the chat box for the time being. Later on, you can have the chance to ask them to unmute yourself if you like, okay? We started a few decades ago, around 1998. So we are an offshoot of the Netscape Communications Corporation. So they launched a project called Mozilla. So the source code of Netscape Communicator was open source, and it was posted around March of 1998. So that's how we started. And then from then on, Mozilla became a nonprofit organization that we know right now. Here in the Philippines, we've been operating since around 2009. So we celebrated around 13 years of our existence. The leadership is composed of 4 Mozilla reps, 2 regional coordinators, and a core membership, okay, that we have that is composed of Mozilla reps, alumni, and other Pinoy Mozillians. We are best known for Firefox, the web browser. So this has been our mantra. So we are committed to you, your privacy, and an open web. And when we talk about Firefox, we are talking about a family of products. Okay. So right now, don't be confused. The logo that you see on the left is actually in circle. That's the logo for the Firefox family, not the browser. The Firefox browser is part of that Firefox family of products. So pag sinabi natin Firefox, it has the browser, it has Firefox Monitor, it has Firefox Relay, and a slew of other products. So on the screen, you will see Firefox browser, Firefox Monitor. So in Firefox Monitor is a service. So just go to monitor.firefox.com, enter your email address, and we will tell you if your email has been part of any data breach in the past. Okay. The latest one was something related to Twitter, but it had happened years ago, pero it was verified only recently. Okay. So bukod dyan, of course, if you are using mobile, Firefox is also available, be it on Android or iOS. And we are also testing something for Huawei gallery users. Another service that we have that you can use to protect your privacy is Firefox Relay. I saw someone who signed up for this meetup. I'm not sure kung nandito na siya. Pero yung email na ginamit niya is actually a Firefox Relay email address. So ano yung Firefox Relay? We will give you a relay email address. It's not a real email address na pwede kang mag-receive and send. So it's just one way. You can receive emails using your relay email address, your Firefox Relay email address, and it will be forwarded to your real email account. So ano yung use case niya? So halimbawa, merong isang website kang napuntahan, and for you to try their services, you need to enter your email address. Pero hindi mo pinagkakatiwalaan tong website na to. So isa sa mga pwede mong gawin is either you don't enter your email address and you don't get to try their service, or use a fake email address. Okay? So kami, pwede namin kayong bigyan ng up to 5 relay email addresses. Just go to relay.firefox.com, and then it will, whatever emails received using that relay email address will be forwarded to your real inbox. So with that, hindi alam ng mga website or kahit sinong pinagbigyan mo ng email address, yung tunay mong email address. Pag hindi mo na kailangang tumanggap ng email mula sa kanila, it's either you unsubscribe or just delete the relay email address from relay.firefox.com. Ang nangyayari kasi, merong mga website, the more that you tell them that you want to stop receiving emails from them or nag-unsubscribe ka, the more that they will send you messages. Okay? So yun ang minsan problema and we cannot do anything about that. So the only thing is you have tools, you have options that you can use at your own disposal. The current version of Firefox is version 109. If you will notice, this notification box is in Tagalog. Okay, so that is part of how you can contribute and be part of Mozilla. So later I'll discuss something related to localization. So we have a version of Firefox that is up and running in Tagalog. Later I'll deal with the details. Being a non-profit organization, we are mission driven. So what is our mission? The Mozilla mission is very simple. It states that to ensure the internet is a global public resource, open and accessible to all. We want to have an internet that truly puts people first so that individuals can shape their own experience and are empowered, safe, and safe and independent. Okay? Natakpan yung screen ko. Okay. So there. Being a non-profit organization and mission-driven, okay, many people ask, why join Mozilla, okay, as a volunteer? So, Mozilla being a non-profit organization works to ensure that the internet is open and welcoming to all. So, in order for us to be true to our mission, we need your help. We need the help of all kinds of people, not just the technical ones, not just the artistic ones. We need everyone's help. Okay. So by joining our community, you can help us drive innovation, enhance accountability, and trust, and make the internet a better place for everyone who uses it. Okay. So in one sense, we need talents for a better internet. And talents are something that is hard to find. Pero minsan kasi alam mo na you have a talent, pero minsan nahihiya ka lang, hindi mo gustong i-share sa iba. Okay? So we will try to help you enhance your talent, harness your full potential, and everything else. So how can you contribute? So ito yung tanong. So how can you contribute? So kailangan ba magaling ako mag-program? Kailangan ba marunong ako mag-program? Etc. There are basically two ways. It's either you are technical or you are non-technical. Okay? So meron tinatawag na technical contributions at merong non-technical contributions. Let's go with the technical contributions first. Kung ikaw ay isang technical na tao, ikaw ay programmer, developer, software engineer, engineer of anything, okay? Basta you are into science and technical stuff. Ito yung mga pwede mong gawin. You can either contribute to coding, you can either contribute to evangelizing and teaching, or you can be part of our testing. When we talk about coding, you can actually contribute to the code base of Mozilla. Everything that we do, since we are an open source company, is out there. Okay, it's basically in GitHub. Okay, so you can contribute to our code base. You can help us improve our code base, etc. So actively improving Mozilla's products by contributing to a variety of development opportunities. So ito yung para sa mga hardcore na developers, software engineers. Do we have anyone in the room who's into coding, software development, and all this stuff? Cool. Okay, so there. Thank you. The other way, aside from coding, is by evangelizing or teaching. Okay? So meron iba kasing mga tao na they want to share their knowledge and skills. Okay, so we at Mozilla, we are best known to teach about open source and the open web. Okay, we want more participation. Okay, that's why we work as an open source company. And we also help by teaching web literacy or teach the machines how real people speak because we have a project called Common Voice. Okay? So ano ba yung Common Voice na yan? Okay, sorry. Here. So ngayon na uuso yung mga sinatawag na machine learning, AI, um, everything that you do online. This company, social media, search engines, they harvest your information. They harvest the information that you search for. They harvest the information that you interact or how interact with other people, etc. Okay. The only thing is they are only using whatever data that they have harvested from you for their own. Hindi nila share. Kahit na researcher ka, kahit na student ka, kahit na galing ka sa academe, lahat yung data ng mga social media networks and search engines, more often than not, closed yun sa company nila. Hindi nila pwedeng i-share basta-basta. Okay? So, napag-isipan namin sa Mozilla, bakit hindi tayo gumawa ng sarili nating dataset? Okay? I-crowdsource natin siya so that we are able to teach machines how real people speak in different languages. Hindi lang English. Okay? Hindi lang male na marunong magsalita ng English kasi ganun yung mga bias ngayon eh. Okay? So if you're into AI and ML, you will know yung mga bias na ganyan. So we want to get rid of them. So we have this project called Common Voice. You can just go to commonvoice.mozilla.org and contribute right away. You don't even need to sign up to anything. So dalawa yung pwede mong gawin. It's either you speak or listen. So pagka kinalik mo yung speak, okay, merong mga phrases or sentences na papakita sa screen. So just give the browser the permission to use your microphone. Tapos babasahin mo sila. Nare-record yung boses mo. So para nalalaman ng machine na ganito pala ibigkas ganito pala ang bigkas niyan. So the more data that we have, the better data set that we can provide. And the datasets that are produced by the Common Voice project are open for all to use. Okay? Whether you are a commercial entity, you are a researcher or a student na gumagawa ka ng project, kailangan mo ng dataset na merong voice, pwede mo gamitin yung nasa Common Voice na repository. Yung other way to contribute using Common Voice is by listening. So pag pinindot mo naman yung listen, merong ipi-play na mga sound bites, tapos nasa baba yung mga salita, papakinggan mo yan kung tama. Kung hindi tama, di sabihin mo mali. Okay? Meron lang doon check and X. So just para malaman, that's part of QA, quality assurance, para malaman na tama ba yung pagkakabigkas o mali. Okay? Minsan kasi, pagka pinindot ng mga participants yung speak, pangit yung microphone or maingay yung environment nila. So, syempre, di ba, alam natin, yung mga marunong mag-program, saka yung mga nasa computer science, garbage in, garbage out. So, kailangan natin linisin yon. And remember, we are a non-profit organization and we need everyone's help in this regard. Okay? So, yan yung Common Voice. So, we need help to build a high-quality, publicly open dataset of voice. Kasi nakita namin na the way to enter the realm of ML and AI is through voice. Kasi yun ang pinakamadali. Lahat tayo may boses eh, di ba? That's our way. Kaya nga nauso yung mga voice-activated na devices. Kasi yun ang pinakamalapit, pinakamadaling entry point when it comes to machine learning and AI. If you have questions, feel free to use the chat box anytime. If I can, I will feel free to interrupt me through the chat box. Next, another way, if you are technical, is testing. Okay, so technical contribution through testing. So we need help in testing Mozilla products. When you help in testing Mozilla products and by giving feedback before any major release, okay, you help us make our products better. Okay, there is no other better way of enhancing the features of our products than giving feedback. Okay? Libre magbigay ng feedback. Actually, the only advantage that we have siguro over the commercial companies is that yung commercial companies kasi when you give feedback to them, it's you are at the mercy of that company kung tatanggapin nila yon o hindi. Sa amin, we operate out in the open. So, kita mo namin kung sino yung, kita ng lahat kung sino yung nag-suggest, kung ano nangyari sa suggestion niya, etc. Okay? So, paano namin tinitest yung mga products? Paano namin kinukuha yung mga feedback? Meron kaming ginawang product, it's called Bugzilla. So, it's a separate product. It's also open source. Pero meron kaming instance na installation on. So, you can go to bugzilla.mozilla.org. You can file a bug if you think that you encountered a bug in Firefox or any of our products or website, pwede mo siya i-file doon. So, yung mga engineers namin, yung mga volunteers, they check on Bugzilla every day. And then, yan yung parang bug tracker. Okay? So, Bugzilla is a web-based general purpose bug tracking system and testing tool na dinevelop ng Mozilla. It is open source under Mozilla Public License or MPL, and it is used by several other companies aside from us. So, si Wikipedia, si Broadcom, si Xamarin, si Red Hat, they use it. Okay? So, kami nga sa Mozilla, marami yung use sa amin yan eh. Aside from bug tracking, we also use it for budget purposes. So, kung ba, kailangan namin mag-request ng funding, kailangan namin mag-request ng travel, lahat, din namin pinapadaan. So, it's more of parang CRM tool na namin. So, the public can sign up sa bugzilla.mozilla.org, and then, if you want to help close bugs, pwede. If you want to file bugs, pwede rin. Okay? So, may nagtatanong minsan, meron bang bug bounty ang Mozilla? Meron. Depende sa severity nung bug na nakita mo. If it is a security bug related to, say, Firefox, definitely there's a bug bounty. Okay? Kung magkano, depende. The engineers and the management will be able to determine that. Pero, meron na bang nabigyan sa Pilipinas? Pagkakaalam ko, meron na. Okay? So, medyo marami na yata. Those stuff. Okay, so that's for technical. If you are non-technical, so how do you contribute or how to be part of Mozilla? Maraming ways. There are actually 5 ways. Okay, it's either you join us through community building and planning, documentation, localization and translation, user support, and last is design. Okay, so kung hindi ka technical, pero you are an artist or a designer, then yun, pwede kang designer. Okay? Design volunteer for Mozilla. So, isa-isahin natin to. How to contribute being a non-technical person sa community building and planning. So, you can join the local Mozilla community like Mozilla Philippines. So, halos lahat ng bansa meron namang Mozilla local community. Okay? Siguro ang wala lang China. Dati meron, hindi ko alam. China, North Korea, okay? Ang alam ko Singapore wala, pero maraming Mozillians doon. So it's not just they're not formed officially, pero marami akong kasama na nasa Singapore. They work on their own there as a Mozilla community online. So you can explore opportunities to mobilize and develop functional and local regional Mozilla communities. So, in the Philippines, paano sumali? Napakadali. Just go to join.mozillaph.org and you will be presented with an online form. Fill up the form and we'll get back to you. Okay? Via email. Okay? So, isasali ka namin sa mailing list. You will receive information about how to further contribute sa Mozilla based on your interests, etc. Okay? Now, how to contribute through documentation. meron kami tinatawag na Mozilla Knowledge Base. Okay? Uh, it's like an encyclopedia na technical. Okay? Pero kailangan namin ng mga tao that can edit, help us edit, formulate articles, etc. So yung Mozilla Knowledge Base helps millions of users use Mozilla products more efficiently. So, di ba, meron yung mga commercial products, meron silang mga ganyan eh. Yung kanilang mga FAQ, yung kanilang mga KB, okay, knowledge base, yan yun. So, meron kami sarili na yung Mozilla knowledge base. And it is crowdsourced. It is open source. Okay? So, pwede ka mag-contribute doon. So, if you like documentation, nung nag-aaral ako, ng paborito ko documentation. Gusto ko mag-document kaysa mag-program, something like that. Ito yung isa, yung binanggit ko kanina sa localization and translation. So, these are two things, okay? So, help us translate content. Ano pinagkaiba ng localization sa translation? Pagka localization kasi is you try to localize things. So, ginagawa mo siyang adapted doon sa lokal or sa lugar kung saan siya gagamitin. Yung translation kasi, yung pagsasalin from one language to another, say, English to Tagalog, okay, or English to Hiligaynon, or English to Cebuano. That's translation. Localization is more of adapting, say, the software, the website, to a certain setup, okay, or location. So, hindi lang namin tinatranslate, nilolocalize namin. So, parang halimbawa yan, di ba? Kung ang kung ang pinag-uusapan ay sports, iba yung dating ng, say, soccer sa Pilipinas, football, okay, sa Pilipinas, kaysa pag pinag-usapan natin yung football sa, say, Japan, o kaya South Korea, okay? So, that's why we have to localize. Kung gagamitin nating example is football, tapos nasa Pilipinas yung setup, siguro mas maganda kung gamitin natin example, basketball. So, ganun ang localization. Kung paano mo may adapt or paano mo mailalapit do sa mga taong na doon sa lugar na yon yung isang information or isang bagay. Okay? So, we need help from people who can help us localize and translate Mozilla products and websites into the local language. At present, we have localization efforts sa Tagalog, sa Cebuano, at Hiligaynon. So if you speak any of those languages, so pwede kang mag-localize. So meron kaming website, ang tawag ay Pontoon. So ang ginagawa doon sa Pontoon, do I have that? No, wait. I can share. Hold on. I'll end this one. Stop presenting. Kung may tanong ko, just use the chat box. Okay. I'm going to share my screen. Oh, window. Here. So, ito yung Pontoon. So, gaano kadali mag-contribute sa localization? Pupunta ka lang sa isang website. So, it's called Pontoon. It's also a tool that we created at Mozilla. So, this is for Tagalog. So, makikita mo dyan yung mga projects na pwedeng i-translate. So, halimbawa, let's go to Firefox. So, Firefox is now 87%, pero I'm using a Firefox version. Pwede nyo i-download yung Firefox na Tagalog. Tapos, pupunta ka, say, kahit saan dyan, kung saan may mga, makikita mo naman kung saan may missing. Okay? So, currently, this project has 1,516 strings missing. Pag sinabi nating strings, hindi lang siya word. So, pwede siyang word, pwede siyang phrase, pwede siyang paragraph. Okay? So, ang gagawin nyo lang is, yan, on the left side, ito yung original na string. Okay? Magbibigay ka ng suggestion kung anong magandang translation. So, halimbawa lang, hanap tayo na medyo madali lang. Yung may lang. Ano ba to? Unload. Yan. Okay? So, yung word na unload. So, halimbawa, pwede mo siyang i-translate in many ways. Okay? Pero, for technicality, for uniformity, ang ginagamit namin dyan is I, tapos unload. Okay? Kasi diba, kagandahan ng language natin, we can adapt English terms to the local one. Okay? So, yun, yung value niya, unload, pagka tinranslate mo siya, so sa Firefox mangyari, makikita mo, i-unload. Okay? Ano yung title? Unload tab with highest priority. So, i-unload ang tab na may pinaka mataas na prioridad. Yan. Parang ganyan. Okay? Tapos suggest. Tapos kami naman, yung from the localization team, we will review all suggestions. So kami, nakikita namin on review. See. So ayan, nakikita namin may mga suggestions. Sa bato, soft. So, may nag-suggest, ang suggestion niya malambot. Okay? Yung balance eh. So, with that, makukompleto namin yan, yung mga suggestions. And then, yung suggestion mo is credited towards you. So, pagka, nagpunta ka sa profile ng isang tao, makikita mo kung ilan na yung nasuggest niya na translations, ilan yung accepted, ilan yung kung meron pa siyang pending, etc. Okay? Bakit mahalaga sa amin itong metrics na to? This is one way of us seeing kung sino ba yung mga active contributors, sino yung mga volunteers, etc. Okay? So, merong metrics. Pwede ka naman mag-contribute na hindi ka nag-login, hindi ka gumawa ng account, pero yun nga, there's no way for us to know kung sino yung mga contributors namin. So, that's why we created these kinds of tools. Okay. Kung may tanong just shoot it in the chat box for now. So going back to my slide. So next up is user support. Okay, if you are not technical, you can actually help other people use Mozilla products like Firefox. Okay, how? By answering help questions sa aming support community forum. Kung hindi ka fan ng forum, pwede ka rin actually tumulong using Twitter, kung meron kang Twitter. So we just we have a tool that you can actually use kung mag-volunteer ka for user support. We will train you on that. So parang pwede kang sumagot, lalabas ikaw si Firefox support. Pero actually, yung Firefox support na yon, maraming tao sila, iba-iba. So ang gagawin mo lang is, titingnan mo kung sino yung mga nagtatanong sa Twitter na may problema tungkol sa Firefox. Lalabas doon sa tool namin kung ano yung mga possible answers. I-click mo lang. So, kailangan lang namin yung tao na mag-operator. Kung gusto mo, i-type mo yung sagot. So, something like that. Kung nakita mo yung tanong Tagalog or ibang language na naintindihan mo, pwede mo i-type yung sagot. And lalabas doon, ang tumutulong doon sa tao na yun or sumasagot is si Firefox support, hindi ikaw. So, we have that tool. Katulad yan ng ginagawa ng mga telco, ng mga ISP, di ba? Pagka nag-tweet ka sa kanila, nag-ano ka sa Facebook, may sasagot, pero ang ginagamit niya account, yung account ng company. Pero marami silang operators. The same thing, we have that kind of tool at Mozilla. Pero wala kaming support para sa mga Facebook users. Okay? So, ang official channels ng Mozilla would be the support community forum and yung Twitter. Okay? Sa Facebook, wala. Matagal nang walang official presence ang Mozilla, yung the global brand sa Facebook. Meron lang is kami, yung mga communities, like Mozilla Philippines Community, yung mga dito sa Southeast Asia, including Taiwan. Okay? Kasi sabi namin, we cannot leave Facebook because basically most of our users are there. So we need to go where our users are. So, pero yung mismong HQ, wala. So, meron lang Instagram. I think we're experimenting on TikTok, Twitter, and soon Mastodon. Okay? So, yung mga merong Mastodon yan. Si Mozilla Philippines, meron na kami Mastodon. Pero hindi pa ganun ka-active kasi baka lumipat kami ng server anytime soon. Okay. Last, when we talk about non-technical design, when we talk about non-technical contribution is design. Okay? So, paano yan? Kayusin ko lang yung aking camera. There. Cool. Okay. So, you can actually contribute your design to the open design community. Okay? So, kalimitan kasing tanong sa amin pagka may gusto mag-volunteer, kaya nga volunteer, ang tanong is, magkano daw ang remuneration? Magkano bayad? So sabi namin, oh, we need volunteers. And you know naman kasi sa design, di ba? Karamihan ng artists, they're trained like that. So may tinatawag na open design community. So they share ideas, they share their works, etc. So parang sa software, yung design nila open source din. So, etong community na to, they help us communicate our purpose better. How? By using design and by building a healthy internet. So, kung artistic ka and you want to be trained, okay, how to be trained sa design? Gawa ka lang ng gawa. Tapos, just listen to the criticisms and suggestions of other people and boom, malay mo, okay? Cool trivia. Yung, alam niyo ba kung ano na yung trabaho nung nag-design ng original ng Firefox logo? Anyone? Can use the chat. Kung ano na yung trabaho nung original na nag-design ng Firefox logo? Kung ano yung ginawa niya? CEO? Not even CEO. Or name another product or design that he made. Sige, I'll give siguro mga 30 seconds. Baka may makahula. Or iba, nag-google pa. Okay. So, yung the guy who created the original Firefox logo, the last time that I heard is already with Apple. He was in charge of designing the icons of the iOS ng iPhone, saka ng iPad. Okay, so just a cool trivia. I forgot his name. It's on top of my head. Okay, so yun yung kanyang legacy. Okay. Now, how do you start contributing to Mozilla? So, in the Philippines, as I mentioned, you can go to join.mozillaph.org to receive regular news and updates. For if you are someone technical, you can go to contribute or directly to MDN Web Docs. Okay, for non-technical, you can check out the activities at the Mozilla Community Portal. So ano ba yung Contribute? Okay, so ito yung website, contribute.mozilla.org. So it's a website na ginawa para mapadali yung contribution ng mga gustong tumulong sa Mozilla. So you can filter your preferred project or programming language and begin your contribution. Okay? So kung marunong ka ng kahit anong programming language that is being used by Mozilla for our projects, pwede. You can also find yung mga na-tag na good first bug, okay, sa GitHub para makatulong ka na ma-close tong mga bugs na to. Okay? Pwede rin yun, same with Bugzilla din. Okay? Pero kung gusto mong dumiretso sa GitHub, mas gamay mo yung GitHub, no problem with that. So that's contribute. Next is yung MDN Web Docs. So para dun sa mga programmer, sa mga computer science, sa mga IT students or practitioners, ito yung parang encyclopedia ng web. Okay? If you are into web development or web programming. Yung mga articles sa MDN, sa Mozilla Developer Network, so it's now called MDN Web Docs, yung mga articles yan contributed by many people, even by other companies outside of Mozilla. Okay? Kahit yung mga kalaban namin na browser, they contribute to the documents there. Kaya sabi nga nila, yan yung parang encyclopedia when you want to develop websites, develop web technologies, etc. So, ano ang pwede mong gawin? Meron kami dating ginawang parang mini hackathon. Merong isa doon, nakakatuwa kasi ang ginawa niya, naghanap lang siya ng mga sa MDN Web Docs, naghanap siya ng mga mali yung grammar. So, naging grammar checker siya. Tapos, ini-edit niya. So, sa-suggest niya, dapat ganito yung grammar, etc. Or minsan, mali yung punctuation. Pwede yun. Pwede yun. If you're not that technical, pero if you want to help, or minsan makita mo baka may maling spelling na i-publish, sa sobrang dami ng articles na nasa MDN Web Docs, pwede yun. So, you can help that. Or, kung meron kang hinahanap na particular technology at wala pa siya dyan, you can suggest. if you know, if you have deep knowledge of that technology, you can actually write an article. So parang iba sinasabi, parang siyang Wikipedia, pwede, parang ganun, pero this is more authoritative kasi it's being checked by many sides of the technology. Okay? Hindi lang kami sa Mozilla. If you are not technical, the best way is to go to the Mozilla community portal. So community.mozilla.org. So when you go there, of course, you need to sign up. If you have a Firefox account, you can actually use your Firefox account, okay, to log in. Makikita nyo dyan yung iba't ibang activities ng Mozilla communities, hindi lang sa Pilipinas, so sa buong mundo. Meron ding mga activities that will require testing and participation from different people. Okay? So, bibigay namin yung instruction. Halimbawa, gusto namin ipatest yung isang bagong feature ng Firefox sa Android and you are using Android, you can just go here, then follow the steps, and then provide feedback. Okay? So, kung meron kaming bagong campaign, you can actually just go there and check on it. Let's see. I'm going to stop this and switch to my window again. What do we have right now? Here, window. So this is the community portal. Para doon sa mga wala pa. Okay, so kung ngayon, so this is my profile. If you attended this, can go to events and you will see this page. So ito yung event for this one. Okay, so may makikita kayong button dyan na I will attend. So pwede nyo i-click yon. For the campaigns, right now, so makita natin kung yung walang current na campaign pero mayroong mga past campaigns. Okay? So nakalagay diyan. This one katatapos lang yung Firefox Relay Credential Manager. So tinesting namin. So paano mo siya i-test? So actually merong mga may instruction, okay? That's how to provide feedback. So yan yung instructions. Start testing, etc. Okay? Tapos kung ano yung magiging experience mo. So we need to know. So based on here, etc. Okay? So marami kami ganyan. So if you subscribe, yan. If you will have your email address here, then click on subscribe. Okay? Pag may bago, mapapadalang ka kagad ng information. Okay. And I'm going to switch back to my presentation. So far, questions? Okay. We're almost here. We are almost done. Okay. If you are into VR stuff, okay, meron kami yung Hubs by Mozilla. So it's a collaboration platform, a virtual collaboration platform that you don't need special devices, only your web browser. Okay. Just go to hubs.mozilla.com. We acquired another company to run this program now. So mas capable sila. So you can create your own 3D spaces. Meron ng mga template. So during the pandemic, kami sa team namin, so every year we have a face-to-face meeting. And nagkataon last year, yung team namin celebrated our 10th year. So, pandemic, bawal magkita-kita, bawal lumipad somewhere. So, ginawa namin, sa hubs na lang kami nag-meet at a given time. So, cool. Kasi may spatial audio, not special, spatial audio siya. So, ano yung spatial audio? If you're using a headset, pag yung kausap mo naglakad, sa headset mo, marinig mo na naglalakad siya. Kung pumunta siya sa likod mo, yung avatar niya pumunta sa likod mo, sa earphone mo, marinig mo na sa likod mo siya. So, ganun ka-cool yung hub. Another cool thing with hubs is that walang special software kang kailangan gawin. It's just a browser. Okay? Kahit anong modern browser, kahit hindi Firefox, gagana yan. Okay? Basta modern kasi iba gumagamit pa ng luma basta modern browser, gagana si hubs. And that is something that we are developing. We've been working on this for years. And so far, may mga companies na nag-a-adopt ng technology na yan. Okay, sorry, there. Okay, if you have ideas that you want to share, you can actually go to connect.mozilla.org. Okay, so halimbawa, meron kang gustong feature sa Firefox na currently hindi present. Okay, so yung Mozilla Connect is our collaborative space for all users to share product feedback, submit ideas for new features, and participate in meaningful discussions. Okay? Kung pwede kang mag-browse, makikita mo kung ano yung suggestions ng iba. Kung sa tingin mo useful siya, pwede mong ikudo. Okay? Puntahan ko nga. Let's say, pakita ko lang kung ano meron. Hold on. Connect.mozilla.org. Okay? So, pakita natin demo. Stop. I'll be switching. Sorry, ako nahihilo kayo. Palipat-lipat ako ng browser. Here. Share. Okay, so noon. Okay, so I'm logged in. I will share, let's say, my idea. Profile. So I suggested something like this. This was last year. So I'm using this, what do you call this? I'm using this add-on sa Firefox. So nalalaman ko kung yung isang email na pinadala sa akin sa Gmail, merong tracker. Okay? So minsan din nyo alam kasi yung tracker niyan is just a pixel. Okay? Minsan isang maliit na akala mo letter pero image siya. So pag nag-load yung image, nano-notify yung nagpadala na nabasa mo yung email. Kasi 'di ba there's no way for Gmail users or other web-based email providers to know kung nabasa mo yung email nila. So, ang gagawin nila, yung iba, makita nyo, ngayon alam nyo na, makikita nyo yung iba naglalagay sa signature nila ng company logo, minsan tracker yon. So, pag nag-load yung company logo nila, ibig sabihin, nabasa mo yung email na pinadala niya. Okay? So, pagka tinanong ka niya, nabasa mo ba yung email ko? Sinabi mo, ay hindi pa eh. So, alam niya, nagsisinungaling ka kasi may tracker siya. So, itong ginagamit ko na add-on sa Firefox, pagka yung email merong tracker, doon sa email address nung nagpadala, may lalabas na letter T na may icon, letter T. So, ibig sabihin, yung email na yun may tracker. At automatically, iba-block niya yung tracker. So, hindi malalaman nung nagpadala na nabasa ko na yung email niya. Kahit na nabasa ko. Kasi hindi nag-load yung tracker. Naka-block yung tracker. So, sabi ko sa team, bakit hindi tayo mag-include ng ganong feature sa Firefox? So, para hindi na ako mag-install ng add-on sa Firefox, automatic, pag nagpunta ako ng Gmail, ng Hotmail, or Live, or Outlook.com, or Yahoo.com, kung meron tracker yung email, automatic iba-block na. So, mahaba-habang discussion yan. So, sabi nila, okay, so 40. So, may mga discussion yan. Until, where is that? There. So, I got an update November last year saying that this is already something that we are testing in Firefox Nightly. So, if you're using Firefox Nightly, there's that feature already. So, there's no guarantee na makakasama siya sa future release ng Firefox, pero we are already testing this particular technology. And that is something cool. Okay? Sana matuloy. So, the engineers, yung engineering team and the privacy team, they actually considered my proposal. So, ganyan. You, as a user of Firefox, you can actually do that. So, if you have no idea is crazy. Okay? Kahit anong idea yan na sa tingin nyo will be beneficial to many users, just suggest it there. Okay? So, currently, ano yung mga ideas na nadyan? Tingnan natin. Trending. So, meron nagsuggest na please let us move new extension buttons into the overflow menu. May nagsuggest pa ng Mozilla antivirus program. Okay? Ito is for Thunderbird. So it's not really it's not limited to Firefox. So any Mozilla product will do. Okay? Hanap tayo, halimbawa lang. Add delete button for downloads. Halimbawa lang, ito gusto ko. So pwede ko siya i-kudos, i-like. Okay? So makikita ng mga ano, marami nagla-like. Okay? Pero hindi, mamaya babasahin ko. Hindi ko pa siya nabasa. So ganoon siya. So just go to connect.mozilla.org for this particular contribution. Okay, last thing. Okay. Last. Sakto tayo ng, okay. So, how to be involved with the local community? So, we need your inputs join the discussion sa aming social media. So, we are currently in Mastodon, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Syempre, yung interaction sa social media, hindi siya real time. Kung gusto niyo ng real time na meron ka chat, you can either go to Element or Slack. Yung Element is like a chat room. Kung yung mga nakaabot ng IRC, yan yung ipinalit namin sa IRC. So, meron din ang Mozilla Philippines na Slack, kung gusto niyo ng Slack. We also have a to-do tracker sa GitHub. So, just go to github.com/MozillaPH and then /to-do. The repository is to-do, 2-2, okay, 2-do, nakakabulol, okay. So, nandun yung mga issues, feel free to comment. Let's say, merong issue doon related sa ginagawa naming position paper on different bills that are pending on the Senate and House of Representatives, tulad ng anti-phishing law, saka Internet Transactions Act. So, magsasubmit kami doon ng position paper as Mozilla Philippines Community, and we need your inputs. Kung meron kayong input, just go there, leave your comments and suggestions, and for our consideration, yeah, we'll come up with a draft, pakita namin sa community. If it is approved, then we will submit it to the lawmakers concerned. Okay, so that's how we operate. At Mozilla, we believe in duocracy. So ano ba yung duocracy niyan? So just like any other open source organization, yung pinapatupad is duocracy. So it's an organizational structure kung saan yung individuals, yung members, they choose their roles and task themselves to execute them. Okay? So, parang kaya nga volunteerism. So, nag-volunteer ka na, oh, kaya kong gawin yan, and I will do that. So, ganun yun. Okay? So, that's duocracy. So, kung medyo nahihiya ka, or medyo kailangan mo ng guidance, of course, the local Mozilla community is always there, always here to guide you. And we are here. I personally is here to serve as a mentor. Okay? To anything that you need related to contributing to Mozilla. Okay? Basta wag lang tungkol sa pag-ibig, wag tungkol sa sa math, okay? Basta related sa Mozilla, I'm more than willing to help. Okay? So, yan siya. Okay. So, time for Q&A. So, kung may mga katanungan kayo, feel free to unmute yourself or use the chat box. Okay? So, sana gising pa kayo. So, meron bang mga katanungan on how to contribute to Mozilla, either technical or not technical? So, currently, we are 9 in the room. Maraming salamat sa inyo lahat for joining tonight. Okay. Tuna ko lang. Do you have questions? Okay, si Shannon, do we need to fill up a volunteer form to be part of Mozilla PH? You can go and start contributing right away, but if it would be better so that we know who are contributing on any particular area, just go to join.mozillaph.org and sign up. It's just a Google form para at least alam namin on how to contact you. We know kung saang area of contribution you are interested in participating. So para kung merong opportunity, alam namin kung sino yung kukontakin. Okay? Pero if you want to go straight, say to Mozilla, go straight to Pontoon, walang problema doon. Okay lang yan. Okay? Sino pa? May katanungan? Sure. Maraming salamat din, Shannon. By the way, this is the first time for the longest time that we tried to use Google Meet. Usually we are at Zoom. So we are experimenting. So mukhang okay naman. Okay. So tanong ni Felix is there a minimum required hours or time commitment for members? Wala. So it's up to you. If you want to contribute 30 minutes, it's totally fine. If you want to contribute 8 hours, it's totally fine. That's 30 minutes a week. That's cool with us. So walang pilitan. Kung kailan ka lang available, walang problema doon. Okay. Yep. You're always welcome. So, sino pa? In the following weeks, we are going to call for meeting for localization, for social media. Okay? So, ito pala. Sorry. How to join? Ito pala, sorry. Meron pala ako dito. So, ito yung tanong kanina ni Shannon. So, just go to join.mozillaph.org. So, we need people to test and use our products. We need people to spread the word about free and open source software and online privacy. We need people willing to help us localize Mozilla products and websites. We need people who are willing to learn and to be trained in helping other people become web literate. So sa Pilipinas, maraming web users, pero hindi lahat ng web users web literate. Okay? So when we talk about web literacy, kasama dyan yung privacy, security, and netiquette. Marami sa Pilipino hindi alam yung netiquette. Okay? And basically being people that are awesome online, kailangan namin yon. So these are our social media channels. So we are on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Mastodon meron na rin. We are only maintaining now one Facebook group. So yung Facebook group is called Mozilla Philippines. So if you want to join, just go to Facebook groups and look for Mozilla Philippines. So kanina mention ko, we are in Slack and also in Element. If you are the chatty type or if you want to email us, feel free via info@mozillaphilippines.org. Okay, so if after this, medyo may naalala ka, gusto mo itanong, feel free to use that email address. Okay, anytime. So yung leadership kami, mababasa namin lahat yon. So kung sino yung may concern, pwede kami sumagot anytime. Ito yung sinasabi ko, so in the coming weeks, in the coming days, we will be calling volunteers for our social media team. You can, to sign up, just scan the QR code or go to bit.ly/MozillaPH SocMed team para alam namin kung sino yung interested and sila yung sasama namin sa meeting na ipapatawag namin. So, kailangan namin ng tulong sa pagpe-prepare ng social media calendar, ng social media cards or mga art cards, and pati yung syempre pagsagot sa social media, etc. Pwede rin namin kayo i-train kung interested kayo dun sa pagiging tech support. I am also part of that team sa global. Yung program manager nun, malapit lang yung bansa niya, taga Indonesia lang siya. So at least we are on the same time, no, almost on the same time zone. So pagka may meeting, hindi masyadong gabing-gabi na or madaling araw. Okay? That's the thing kasi. So since we operate as a global organization, so merong times na yung mga global meeting happens 1 a.m. sa time natin, minsan 11 p.m., okay pa yun. Pero most of the time, talagang gabi or madaling araw na siya. Okay? So, sino kung, okay. Do you have a list of past contributions made by MozillaPH members? Depende kung anong type ng contribution. If it is localization, we can check on it using Pontoon. Pero kung ang ginamit mong tool is yung luma pa, there's no way for us to check on it. If you are contributing to other areas of contribution, we may not have ways of checking. Pero we can check on those, on the program managers. So, yun ang ano sa open source kasi 'di ba? Not unless you tell us. Hindi, there's no way of us knowing it. So, ganun. Kaya ginawa yung community portal para at least magkaroon ng record kung sino yung mga contributors, mga volunteers, and kung saang area sila involved. Okay? So, at least merong record. Okay. And starting this year, we are going to issue MozillaPH digital badges. So, paano ka makakakuha ng digital badge? Say, if you attended the event tonight, just have to, syempre, kung hindi kayo nag-sign up sa Eventbrite, hindi nyo matatanggap yung link, not unless pinasa lang sa inyo yung Meetup, yung Google Meet link. Okay? Tapos, you need to go to the community portal event page. Yung pinakita ko kanina, just click on the I will attend. Okay? Pero may time frame yon. Pagka lumampas na yung araw na to, hindi mo na makiklik yung I will attend kasi tapos na yung event. So, doon namin check sa dalawang websites na yan. Then, papadala namin sa email nyo yung digital badge. So, ano yung digital badge? If you go to badger.com, so nandun yung, it's a digital badging system na sa ibang bansa kasi yun yung equivalent ng certificate. Dito sa Pilipinas kasi, di ba, when you attend an event, most of the time, tinatanong ng attendees, may certificate ba? And, yun, at Mozilla, we don't give attendance certificates, okay? Pero we can give you a digital badge for attending an event, okay? So, yun, ganon ang aming patakaran. Okay, what else? Yung tanong ni Mark, sana, yun, yung sagot ko doon. So, depende kung saan area of contribution yung, do you give badges to those who make contributions? It depends on the team. It depends on the team. If you contribute to Mozilla Philippines, they can give you a badge. For if you contribute directly to other teams that we may not be aware of, depende dun sa program manager. Okay? So, ganun yun. Sometimes, it's not in the form of a digital badge. Sometimes, it's in the form of a digital certificate. As in, this is to certify, blah, blah, blah. So, depende sa team. Okay? Kami sa Philippines, we normally give digital badges. Okay. Yun lang po. So if you have questions, we still have time, let me know. For those who are still studying, if you need speakers from Mozilla, we have a form in the Mozilla website, mozillaphilippines.org. Okay. Kapag ka nagpunta kasi sa mozilla.org, ibang form yung na doon. Global speakership yon. Okay. Pero if you need the local ones, it depends. We can always accommodate online events, pero kung in person, depends on the availability of speaker and proximity. Okay? Medyo mahirap pa mag-travel these days. Sino pa po ang may tanong? Okay, I'll just stop this. Meron pa mga katanungan? Okay, sabi ni Shannon, what can student ambassadors contribute to, sir? Okay, so there is a thing called Mozilla Campus Clubs. Pero here in the Philippines, we are going to launch a pilot of, dati kasi may tinatawag na Firefox Student Ambassador Program. It was stopped a year before the pandemic. So tapos nag-concentrate na lang ang buong Mozilla sa buong mundo to the campus clubs. So here in the Philippines, I am going to lead the pilot to revive the Firefox Student Ambassadors. So what will happen is like, you will be representing Mozilla in your campus, and your campus gets represented to the entire Mozilla organization. So ganun lang ano kasi, 'di ba? We operate as a non-profit, as an open source organization. So, kailangan namin ng eyes, ears, and nose kung saan man meron. Kasi yung bandwidth namin, hindi ganun kalaki. So, we need volunteers. So, let's say you want to volunteer, there will be a selection process, an application and selection process. Once you are accepted to the program, we will train you how to do your role and any help that you need to become a student ambassador. Okay, so other companies, other products, they also have that. Kami sa Mozilla, we started that years ago. It's just that the program was put into hold. Pero sabi ko, I am willing to pilot it again in the Philippines. Dati pinakamarami, I think, sa buong mundo na Firefox Ambassador is India and the Philippines. So, marami lang sa India, syempre, marami silang tao doon eh. So, pero kung aside from India, pinakamarami is Pilipinas na student ambassadors. So, ganoon. Hopefully, we are able to launch it in summer this year. Okay? So, it's in the pipeline. Sino pa po may tanong? Sure. Always welcome. In dati, yung global program manager and in charge for the student ambassadors, taga Pilipinas. Naka-base siya sa Pilipinas. Okay. Wala na ang tanong? Going once? Twice? Okay. So, kung wala nang tanong, that ends our online meetup for tonight, January 28, 2023. Maraming salamat sa pagdalo. Ingat kayo kung nasaan man kayo and we'll be in touch via email to those who attended. Good night.